Hi, my name is Diana Rivera. For those that don't know me, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Um, I know it's been a while that I haven't posted anything, not like any videos or whatnot. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna post today, and then I decided to post a video about online scammers. As you guys could see on my wall, I got several screenshots of somebody named Deborah Joy Anderson that contacted me in my inbox on Facebook, and I posted it all over my wall. She was trying to scam me, and she contacted me because she wanted my personal information. And of course, I knew right away that something was wrong when she started telling me that I won $500,000 from a Lucy Award winnings of some sort that Facebook was launching, and that I was among one of the 12 winners. And basically, she contacted me because she wanted my personal information, my full name, city, country, zip code, email, phone numbers, home address, everything. Since I had extra time on my hands, I decided to play with her a little bit. And she went as far to say that the CEO of Facebook wanted to talk to me to explain more about my winnings, because I was asking her to email me a letter stating of my winnings, and I wanted more information on information on how I won this award, what was the rules and regulations, all that stuff. Like, if you would win something, a company will contact you through the proper channels and notify you of your winnings and tell you how you became a winner and whatnot. So she was giving me the runaround. She gave me a Google phone number, like literally from the computer. So I went on Google, dialed it, and she wouldn't pick up. Well, you will hear on the answering machine, I think she was trying to say her name, but it was so high pitched and screechy. I just didn't understand what was her name on the voicemail. So I went ahead and contacted her back, and I told her, is this a Google phone number? And she was like, oh, could you just text the CEO of Facebook so I could better understand of, of what she was talking about. At that point I cut her off. She was taking up a lot of my time. I was toying with her while I was having breakfast, and I put her on blast. I put her on blast on Facebook. I notified Facebook of her scamming, and she was trying to get personal information for her use. She went as far as to post pictures of winners and was not complying with me about emailing me. And one of my emails that I barely use, I told her to forward me a letter stating of my winnings, and explaining how, I won this so-called $500,000. And I laugh. Of course, I laugh. I closed out the email, making fun of her and whatnot. And I went ahead and proceeded and reported her, to Facebook, of course, because I didn't believe it was a real account. I checked her page. She had only one picture up there, and a few people in there, that maybe 12 people or whatnot. And after I posted the screenshot, me putting her on blast about her trying to scam me, several people contacted me, and I spoke to them yesterday. At least 4 people I spoke to yesterday, and they were telling me their stories about them being scammed online. And some of the stories were very gut wrenching. A lot of people lost money. They thought they were in love, and they thought, the scammer was selling them a dream, selling these people a dream just to get, money off of them. And they were, telling me their, bad experience. And there was one particular one that I felt really, really bad. I mean, she was emotional, and she was telling me, that she sent so much money to someone that she met, on Facebook, and he, told her a bunch of lies, and she fell in love with him and whatnot. And of course, when he got a couple $1,000s from her, he disappeared. So she left broke, heartbroken, embarrassed, humiliated, and and I felt really, really bad. I'm like, oh my God. And I spoke to her and talked to her, about trusting people online. You cannot just assume that these people are real when they contact you in your inboxes or chat. You really don't know who you're talking to. You really don't. And these scammers are out there trying to fish for people like her. And when I say like her, I mean people with kind heart, with no bad intentions, sweet people. And they play on that and manipulate them and control them to get what they want from them. And then when they get what they want, they close out their account and leave these people, heartbroken, And you guys need to be careful who you talk to online. You need to be careful before you start opening up your heart and your feelings and your bank accounts. You need to know who you're talking to, because remember, anybody could be anybody online, and these 4 people that contacted me, they either lost money or they lost both money and their heart was broken, and some of these people were left, ashamed and angry and frustrated because they were toyed with. Now I'm here to say, be careful who you talk to. Be careful what you say to these people online. Be careful of just be careful like you would be careful if they were in front of you. When a lot of you, when you meet somebody in person, you're cautious. You know what I mean? You're cautious. You go on dates and you eat out, talk a few times, and you're cautious. Well, you need to be cautious online too, because a lot of these people, when they come to you, they're not going to come to you with full honesty. Not a lot of them, unfortunately, like some of these people that reached out to me yesterday found out. And then, when they, well, I'm sorry, I lost my trace of thought. But when they do meet somebody, online or in person, they're going to be on guard and they're not going to trust anybody anymore because of the bad experience they had online. Now, when you meet someone online, and I meet a lot of people online, I mean, like, everybody contact me, I talk to them, but I sure don't give too much information. No, hell no. I don't really know who I'm talking to, They might come out, on the chat, nice, and we might click on the chat, but I keep it in a minimum. I keep it in a minimum. Like, if they ask if I'm single, of course my profile says it, I'm single. If I have children, yeah, of course I have children, but I don't give them their information, like their names, their birthdays, where they live, if they live with me, or if they, if they're in school, where they're at. I don't give them none of that. Yeah, I have kids. They're with me, of course. I have kids, but I won't talk about them to strangers online because I really don't know who I'm talking to. Come on. Those are my kids. But a lot of people ask me, "Oh, do you have kids? Am I single?" Yes. And when they come at me asking me personal question like off the bat, I put a stop on that. I will not talk about my personal life. I will not talk about where I work. I won't talk about none of that with them. You know what I mean? If they want to reach out to me about my online business, which a lot of you know that I have an online business with EPS, and you guys reach out to me to get information on that. I do send out the information, and if you guys join, that's great. If you guys need time to think about it, that's fine. You know, if someone online try to reach out to you and try to get you to join some kind of company, first of all, a lot of entrepreneurs like myself, online entrepreneurs, if we'll post our stuff offering, opportunities, but we're not going to chase you down. The entrepreneurs that I know, they don't chase nobody down. They'll offer you the opportunity to join a company. They'll present it on their wall. And we'll put it out there. If you want information, contact us and we'll send you information. But we will not pressure you. We will not hound you. We will not harass you about joining. Obviously not. I mean, if we do a follow-up, it's just a follow-up. But if you meet somebody online that happens to write to you all the time and is presenting you a business, and they're constantly trying to shove it down your throat, and they're harassing you, come on, just join it, you want to join now, let's do this now, and they're trying to pressure you into joining something or getting involved in a business, then yeah, you're gonna have to take a step back and block that person, because an entrepreneur don't online entrepreneur is not going to do that to you. It's not going to force you an opportunity down your throat. Like my business, I'll post my ads and I'll let you know. I have this wonderful opportunity. If you guys want information, and you request it, I'll send it to you. But that's about it. I will not hound you. And my friends that work online, they don't hound people either. They don't. And a lot of these scammers, they'll try to sell you a dream, and they'll make it sound like you got to get on board right now, and try to harass you a little bit, and to the point they pressure you or bully you into doing it, and people fall for it, and then later on they find out, they got scammed. And you got to be careful. You got to be careful who you get involved with. You got to be careful who you get in business with. I have a few pointers that I want to put out to you. Make sure that you know who you're talking to. Make sure you go to the web page. Make sure you talk to these people. Ask them questions, about the business if you're interested. A lot of us entrepreneur will get you into one of our closed group pages, and so you can meet the team and stuff like that, so you can see that is legit. We'll get online face to face with you. These scammers, they won't put their face out there. Not the ones that I know. They won't put their face out there. They'll put a picture of somebody and pretend to be somebody else, and basically say things that you want to hear, and then they trap you, and then they rob you. You know what I mean? And you need to be super careful. You need to take your time before you jump on board with someone that you don't even know, you don't even see. If these people don't have a web page, if these people don't have videos out there, if these people don't have proofs of their business, then don't get involved with those people, because more likely they're scammers. Okay? Be careful out there. Don't give your money. Don't give your information. Don't give your heart. And most importantly, don't allow them to play with your head. Because once they play with your head and they have control of your thoughts and your feelings, they're just going to clean you out. They're going to clean you out. They're going to scam you. What they're going to do is close down the page, open a different page, and move on to the next person. So be careful. And for those people that I spoke to yesterday about being scammed, a lot of them, except for one person that he was able to say, he put it behind him, and he's able to move past that, but the other 3 people is still feeling the sting from the scam. And like I told him yesterday, don't feel dumb because a lot of you are beating yourselves up over this situation. Just don't repeat that mistake again. Learn from that experience and don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. If you're not Skyping with these people, you're not talking to these people on the phone, you really don't know who you're talking to. And most importantly, don't give your money to people online like that. People that want to scam you, they want to declare their love to you right away. They want to give you a house, a better life. They'll start telling you things that you want to hear, and they're so sweet and smooth. A lot of people fall for it, and that goes. And I'm not talking about just men. Women are scammers too. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. So don't feel bad. There's a lot of people out there that's been scammed. I mean, I've been approached maybe 3 times out of my lifetime, but I never, fell for the scams. This is the first time I actually put one on blast because I didn't know how to do it before. I learned how to use the print screen, and when people reach me and they're kind of being shady, I'll print screen their comments and save it, and if I need to use it later on, I'll be like, yeah, this person said this, and if I have to contact another person that this scammer is trying to work around, I'll put him on blast and I'll forward it. You know what I mean? So be careful out there. And if you guys, some of you guys are looking for work at home, basically is more a business opportunity I offer. And on my page, on my friends list, I got friends that are online entrepreneurs that have been doing it for years. If you want to know who they are, just inbox me and I'll give you the name so you could friend request them and you could follow them. These people that are on my page, I follow them and I watch their live streams when they go online, and they have a lot of educational, value information that you guys would need. If you decide to do some kind of online marketing, that's a perfect opportunity. These people that are on my page are people that I trust, people that I know that are legit. And if you want to get information and look what's out there, just let me know and I'll give you the information on who they are, and you can friend request them. And if not, it's fine with me. Okay. Let me see. That's about it. I just be careful out there. Just be careful out there and don't let nobody mess with your head and rob you. When you get robbed, not only they strip you from your money, they strip you from your pride, trust. It affects you on so many different levels. These scammers don't care. They don't give a damn. And that's how I'm going to end this video. Just be cautious out there. Take your time to get to know people, and make sure when you talk to these people, eventually you do Skype or you do video chat on the Facebook. That way you can see who you're really talking to. Okay. Have a good evening. Before I go, a lot of yous are trying to video chat me. I had to turn it off. I don't video chat with people like this. I only video chat with people that have joined in my team, and they come in the higher level in my team. I give them a one-on-one 30 minutes once a week. I take the time to chat with them because if they invested into the business, I will give them the time, the one-on-one time. But a lot of you be sending me tons and tons of video chat requests, I had to turn it off, because if you're not in my team, I'm not going to give you the time to sit there and chat with you guys, because that time, I don't want that time taken up from my team, basically. So if you, and I do have a bunch of over 1,000, oh my god, over 1,000 messages in my inbox, and a lot of you, I see that if I don't answer you guys right away, you guys really get mad, and then you guys turn around and send me inappropriate pictures because you guys get mad, and then what happens after that? I block you. You know, I'm trying to get to everybody as fast as I can. When my inbox is full like that, over 1,000, it takes me between 2 to 3 days to get through all of them. I do see that you guys are writing to me. It's that I'm trying to answer everyone. So just be a little bit patient with me. I'll get to all the messages, and I'll return all your messages as quickly as possible. Okay, so it's not that I'm ignoring anyone or I'm mad at anyone. It's that I'm trying to get through these messages as fast as I can. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, because I was trying to make a 10-minute video. It's already going on 20. So have a good night, everyone, and I'll have a good weekend. Okay, bye bye.